Will a child left entirely to their own devices grow up wise and responsible? The Bible says no. Proverbs 29:15 states, "The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother." Proverbs 22:15 adds, "Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him." These verses make it clear. Children need guidance and correction to develop wisdom. Parental involvement isn't optional, it's essential. Parents are called to actively shape character, not just hope for the best. Without correction, a child's natural impulses lead them away from wisdom. The Bible frames parental guidance as a loving, necessary tool for growth. Only through intentional training can a child begin the journey toward maturity and responsibility. The Bible's teaching on discipline, especially the rod, is controversial today. Proverbs 23:13-14 says, "Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish them with the rod, they will not die. Punish them with the rod and save them from death." Modern culture often rejects physical discipline, but the Bible emphasizes parental responsibility. Proverbs 22:6 commands, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Discipline isn't cruelty, it's a life-saving intervention. Proverbs 19:18 urges, "Discipline your son, for in that there is hope. Do not be a willing party to his death." The stakes are high. Discipline shapes a child's future. Loving correction guides children away from destruction and toward hope. Embracing this responsibility is an act of love, not harm. Love and discipline go hand in hand. Proverbs 13:24 says, "Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them." Withholding correction isn't kindness, it's neglect. True love does what's best for the child, even if it means temporary discomfort. Like a coach pushing an athlete or a surgeon performing a painful operation, discipline is sometimes necessary for growth and healing. Parental discipline, when done in love, is spiritual surgery, removing foolishness and building character. The goal isn't pain, but teaching. Connecting wrong choices with consequences shapes a child's will and conscience. This loving correction prepares children for a righteous life. Don't let fear stop you from fulfilling your duty. Discipline is rarely pleasant in the moment, but it yields lasting rewards. Proverbs 29:17 promises, "Discipline your son and he will give you rest. He will give delight to your soul." The pain of correction leads to peace and joy for both parent and child. Hebrews 12:11 says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." Discipline builds self-control, respect, and responsibility. These are the foundations of a godly life. The fruit of discipline blesses families and communities. Even as adults, we need God's correction to keep growing. By embracing discipline, we produce a harvest of righteousness for ourselves and future generations.